Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nuggets News. In this video I want to cover another really exciting project, and that's PivX. Now these guys are building a privacy-based coin with fast transaction speed and low transaction fees. So PivX name itself actually stands for Private Instant Verified Transaction, and they have rebranded from the previous name of Darknet just to avoid those negative connotations. But plenty of features that make this a really attractive privacy-based coin. The main one of which we'll speak about is the actual privacy-based protocol, switching from this coin tumbling and obfuscation model over to the zero coin protocol, which I'll speak about as we move through the presentation. So another feature is this Swift transaction option that allows for instant send transactions if the user chooses to pay a slightly higher fee. But the fees on the PivX network at the moment are less than 1 cent. Even if you do pay that higher fee, I believe it is still under 1 cent to send a transaction. So really attractive compared to other cryptocurrency networks at present. So this protocol is a fork of Dash, which is itself a fork of Bitcoin. And we know that this is possible with these open source models of cryptocurrency projects. So I'll touch on this seesaw reward mechanism as there are several ways to collect those dividends through this proof of stake based blockchain. And by now you guys are probably familiar with the mining proof of work done by computers versus the proof of stake whereby users can lock up their coins to prove they've got the network's best interests at heart. So we'll talk about those master nodes, and obviously there's plenty of other unique features that you can check out on their website here if you like. So the main thing with PivX is it's a very community-centric coin. So any of these community members can contribute, and even from the ground up with their governance model, choose the direction of the coin or the ways to improve it. So it's optional here for team members to upload a profile picture, and a lot of people prefer to remain anonymous, and that's the big focus of this community, is just building a quality privacy-based coin that gives users features that they want. Now, this community has flourished recently, growing from the hundreds into the thousands, and you'll notice the numbers of followers on Twitter, Reddit, and their Slack is continually growing, and they're building a really vibrant community, friendly community. I don't see them bashing any other cryptocurrency coins, and obviously you guys that have followed my work know that I believe that the principles, and you can tell a lot about a team's character, and it puts a lot of weight in whether or not I'm going to invest in a coin, just those little things. So now the big announcement today, and that switch from the tumbling model to that zero knowledge, zero coin protocol was the big announcement today. So this was just from their Twitter, the PivX core wallet that's going to be released in a couple of days' time, a compulsory wallet upgrade to switch over to the zero coin protocol, which basically allows for better anonymity. So when you send someone a transaction, they can't see the time it was sent, how much was sent, and all that data remains private, which is obviously what we want when using these privacy-based coins, as well as being instant and with low fees. As I said, there's a reason that this coin is starting to grab a bit of attention. We've seen all the privacy-based coins getting the headlines more recently, but I definitely think that this is one that's still flying under the radar in a lot of ways. So I've already touched on that zero coin protocol, that decentralized governance model whereby master nodes, and I believe anyone can have input into the voting power or the direction to take the coin and the community in general. I'll show you the different platforms where the wallet is currently available on. This U2F integration, which is similar to a hardware wallet, whereby you actually need a device, and that just adds another layer of security to connect to your computer rather than just two-factor authentication. So multi-sig escrow is going to be attractive for people that want to buy goods or services, wait till they arrive, and then release the coins for payment. Multi-sig addresses, some companies and businesses will want to use those. Elastic block sizes to allow this blockchain, I guess, to be scalable as the community grows. And the one that I really like is this encrypted chat system that's built into their wallets to allow you to anonymously chat to other users. So this is just from their website here. Plenty of different platforms the wallet's already available on, as well as a mobile wallet for Android users, with the iOS version to be released before the end of the year as well. Really making this a user-friendly coin with all these easy wallet options. So Masternodes. So by now you're probably familiar with, as I touched on, the difference between proof of work and proof of stake. So you're going to need 10,000 PivX to run a masternode, collect those rewards. It helps secure the privacy of the network, allows you to participate in those governance models. But the cool feature for the average user here is if you can't collect 10,000 PivX or afford that to run that masternode, you can simply stake your coins in the wallet, which is really easy, and it simply requires you to keep your wallet online and be active. So it's a way to reward the smaller average user rather than the rewards being concentrated in the hands of a few. So again, you're starting to see why this community is gathering momentum. Now, we're lucky in Australia that we can pay any bill through the Living Room of Satoshi website, and PivX is one of those options available if you want to pay those bills anonymously. So obviously there's plenty of competition in this space. You know, the larger cap privacy coins I spoke about, they've been grabbing the headlines lately. That's definitely their competition. Ethereum's implementing zero-knowledge proofs in their Metropolis upgrade, which I've done a video on. But I mean, the fact that this has got such a low fee structure, multiple different wallet options, that reward system for any size user, instant send feature, that's going to make this a really attractive option for those that are looking for a privacy-based coin. And I think the fact that it's only listed on, a few exchanges, but the vast majority of volume comes from Bittrex, and the second that this gets listed on a Chinese or a South Korean, Japanese exchange, I definitely think this market cap can grow. There's plenty of room there with these coins with market caps under 200 million. So I'll just click on here, and I believe that, 98% of volume coming from Bittrex. We know that coins tend to grow in price once they're listed on other exchanges, as well as this coin having strong fundamentals. That wallet's going to be out in a couple of days, guys. Make sure you download that once it's out. But I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, share these videos around, and as always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.